I'm gonna build an AK today. It still needs something, but what? I did it! Welcome back to Stay Gold Gun. Today we are looking at the Valmet M62s. This is one of the finest AKs ever made. It's produced from Finland and it's based on their military RK62 pattern rifle. One of the first AKs ever imported because Finland was not a part of the Soviet Union, and we could only really get AKs from non-Soviet sources like Finland and Egypt. And this one is particularly rare because it's in 7.62 by 39. Most of the Valmets that were imported were in 223 and 308 because those were calibers that the US market had plenty of. 7.62 by 39 was pretty rare at the time, as it's becoming now. And for that reason, very few of these were imported, maybe potentially even less than 100. This particular Valmet has what's known as a shovel handle stock, bicycle style pistol grip, and cheese grater handguard.
Nice.
In the 80s and 90s, the Valmet was used in a lot of movies because we didn't have access to Soviet firearms yet. So it's interesting for such a rare gun this is. You'll often see it in the hands of just movie goons. And this one in particular was not used in a lot of movies, I think, because of its rarity. Of the two of the three that I know of that it's in, one of them is a movie called Telefon with Charles Bronson, and then a movie called Never Too Young to Die, starring John Stamos, Vanity, who was, I think, Prince's girlfriend, and Gene Simmons from Kiss. And it looks like a real treat. If you have some friends together with a good sense of humor, I think it would be well worth a watch because I just watched the trailer and it looks wild.
Stargrove.
Like a little young man.
Thank you.
Come on! You know, there are from time to time some small assignments.
The new American hero.
How about a lube job?
I think I'm falling in love.
What did I inherit?
The name Stargrove.
You have any idea who could be behind this?
Ragnar.
The hermaphrodite? Half male, half female? I thought he disappeared years ago.
Well, he's reappeared.
My God.
Give me the disc!
We're hot. Where the red starts turning into the blue main.
I'm impressed. You really are a Stargrove.
The only one standing between life and death in a brave new world. Stargrove, never too young to die.
All right, now my brother and I are gonna do a little run and gun. We're gonna start at one position about 150 yards away, get 2 hits on steel, run to the next position, get 2 hits, run to the third position about 100 yards away, get 2 hits, and see how long it takes us. For my brother, it'll be his first time shooting the gun, so it'll be interesting to see how easy this platform is to adapt to for the first time. Beep. So the Finns, for over 100 years now, have been using the same style of guns as the Russians, but they just improve them because they're more of a rifleman country. They want to have the same battery of arms so that when they fight the Russians, kill a bunch of them, and then take all their guns, they know how to use them and they have the same ammunition. But they won't settle for sort of the rough around the edges elements that some Russian guns have. So when you look at this M62s, you can see the improvements that they made to the original AK design. This stock looks kind of strange, but it actually feels very comfortable, and the rubber coating on this stock keeps your face from freezing to the metal when it's cold outside, as it often is in Finland. They stuck with the milled receiver that the Russians had moved away from when they transitioned to the AKM pattern. The dust cover really locks into place solidly because the rear sight is attached to the dust cover, so there's really no play in the dust cover like there is on an AKM. The rear sight is a peep sight instead of a tangent sight, so you can get a much better sight picture. The safety is a lot more fluid moving, and it has this little thing that juts out where you can really grab it with your hand. The piston has a little bit of a difference to it. The gas tube attaches differently. The front sight has a flip up night sight, and if you flip over the rear sight, then you have a rear tangent that has 2 dots for rifle night sights, which is a very cool feature, and I wish the tritium was still glowing, but it's long dead. The barrel is a lot nicer barrel than a regular AK would have, and this flash hider that they have doubles as a wire cutter or fence cutter, and I think that's a really cool design. The trigger is much nicer than a regular AK, and this paddle magazine release is a upgraded element also. So they made a lot of changes to use the same kind of gun, but you get much better performance out of this than you would just a run-of-the-mill Russian AK. Thanks for tuning in to another video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you made it this far, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And we've got some cool stuff coming down the line. And should be uploading more consistently, at least 1 video per week. So, thanks again.
Some place called the incinerator.
My God.